What's going on, guys? Johnny the House Buyer here. Today we are in Queenstown, New Zealand. Queenstown, New Zealand. Looks beautiful out there. We're staying at an Airbnb, thinking about doing an Airbnb, trying to find properties. And yes, I do know people in Dallas who do Airbnbs, and I think you can do them across the country. You have to do your research and figure out um, the rules and regulations and all that stuff, which I'm going to do. But today we're going to talk about goal setting for the new year. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you guys had a good celebration. Check out this awesome view. That's of the lake right there. They've got a speedboat, the jet boat that we did yesterday. We're doing some bungee jumping today. If you didn't know, bungee jumping originated in New Zealand. Pretty cool, huh? We got some couple of I think that's the Humboldt mountain range. I'm not real sure, but they filmed Lord of the Rings out here, which is pretty cool. But talking about recharging, re-energizing for the new year. Maybe you didn't get as many deals done as you wanted to, like me. I didn't get as many deals done as I wanted to. I did do my first mortgage note purchase, which actually turned out crappy. So I'm going to do a video on how to lose money on mortgage notes and what not to do. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to invest in mortgage notes, just don't do it the way I did it. But I'm going to do some more flips this year. You know, and when you set, I did a video, I'll put it up here or something like that. I did a video on how to set goals, you know, using the SMART method, the specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based. You know, you want to say something like, I want to flip 3 houses in the next 30 days, you know, that kind of thing, and make, you know, $25,000 on each transaction. You know, it's very specific and measurable, but I did a whole video, look at the link below or whatever, on how to do that. But I just want to share with you guys awesome views of New Zealand. Want to wish you guys a happy new year. Want to talk about goal setting a little bit, and what you guys put in the description below. What are your goals for the new year? And it doesn't have to be real estate specific. It can be motivational. It could be inspirational. You know, 90% of business, of real estate, of any kind of business, is mental. I mean, it's your mindset, right? Because you're going to go through, obviously, you're going to go through tough times. Everything is not going to be easy, like the gurus tell you. Oh, easy money, this and that. If they're talking about easy money, they're trying to sell you a course or something. Those fake ass gurus, right? It may be a simple process, but definitely not an easy process, right? I mean, easy, you know, depending on what they're saying, it's an easy way to do it. You know, if they're saying something like that, then definitely be wary, be concerned, because I've been alive for a little while. I kind of figured out what the hype's all about, and you know, I kind of know not to believe, you know, too many things that the gurus tell you, because ultimately what they want to do is sell you a course. But you know, sometimes the course is good. I bought plenty of courses that were excellent, and you know, they want to appeal to your emotional senses. I get that. That's cool. But basically, what it comes down to is just doing work, research, and then execute. Do the work. And another thing I want to talk about is the whole thing about if you don't know what you're doing, just go out there and do it. You hear a lot of people saying it doesn't matter. You know, I did a whole video on that, but I want to touch on it because it's very important here. You know, it doesn't matter if you don't know what to do, just go out and do something, you know. And I don't personally subscribe to that theory, because the old time saying of, if you don't have a plan, If you don't have a plan for success, plan to fail. I mean, that's what I subscribe to. But make your plan, and then I fully subscribe to going and hustling and working hard and just, you know, going balls out on doing that. But I don't subscribe to the theory of I don't know what to do, so therefore I'm gonna go do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. No, don't. I don't do that. That might be good for you. I'm not saying that, you know, it's not good for you to do that, but you know, human beings, we have the ability to learn from other people's mistakes rather than having to make the mistakes ourselves. I mean, you don't want to lose $5,000, right, on a note transaction like I did. You don't want to lose money because you didn't calculate the ARV correctly on a flip. You know, you learn from, you can simulate other people, right? You don't need to put your hand on the hot stove to say, oh shit, right, that's hot, don't do that anymore, I got my burnt hand. You can see the other dude that did it, and it's like, I ain't doing that, right? So the idea of going crazy, doing stuff even though you don't know what to do, nah, dude, not for Johnny, and I hope not for you. But you know, the way to learn is by making mistakes. I understand that, but the idea is to minimize your mistakes. You don't have the money to go from step A to step Z. You want to go from point A to point Z quickly instead of going to A, B, C, D all the way down, right? You want to go to A to Z in the fastest possible way, the quickest, most efficient way. I mean, that's the way you do it. But you know, some people want to say, hey, you know, make mistakes and learn from your mistakes, which of course I do, but like I said, I want to minimize those mistakes, and we as human beings have the mental capacity to do that by learning from others. So just want to spend a few minutes here while I'm in New Zealand. Wish you guys Happy New Year. Leave in the comments where you spent and how you spent your New Year, and I wish you guys much success in business and in life. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and happy investing, man, in 2019 and in the future. Peace.